DKC62-97. The premier pedigree in the DeKalb lineup, launched this year in 2011 in very limited quantity. As we move to 2012 planting season, our inventory and our volume hasn't skyrocketed, but it's going way up, and this is going to be the lead product across the entire state of Iowa. As it emerged out of breeder trials, it was double figures better than most of the hybrids that were in its maturity zone. In a year ago, in the 2010 market development trials, it won nearly everything that it was in. So its yield capability is just outstanding. It is that hybrid that goes anywhere and does most anything. It's not like it, but I would manage it very similar to how you have in the past managed a DKC 6051, that almost anybody can plant it and it won't be your disaster. Okay? It does have great defensive characteristics, but as you've seen in breeder trials in 8 and 9 and market development trials in 2010, it is the next generation of yield in the DeKalb and the Monsanto plant breeding department. Now think about it coming out of the ground. It is relatively deliberate out of the ground. It's not the fastest thing and it's not the slowest, but set the expectation that it's going to be average coming out of the ground. If you want to put it in and split a planter with another hybrid, you need to set that expectation, because as example, if the other hybrid would be 6342, that will be 6 and 7 days out of the ground ahead of this. So just remember that. As it comes up, its plant health is outstanding. Its root quality and root system is deep but also wide. It's got great drought tolerance. It also has good root stability and good root strength to hold that plant upright. Stay green late in the season has been very, very good. It will hold the plant together. It will keep its entire plant intact. Good stay green, good overall plant health. Good Goss's wilt tolerance. So yeah, obviously it will go in first year corn. Great choice in corn on corn, particularly where I have Goss's wilt scenarios. Now, in this season, compared to last season, we saw 2010 in this hybrid, 6297, just rolled everything under the sun for yield potential. And as you heard discussions in 2011 saying, well, it might not be as good as it was last year, but the early indications for every plot that we're seeing come out, 6297 has been on the top of it. A long ear type with great grain, okay, deep grain fill, and not the most showy ear on the planet, but certainly has the depth, has the weight, and the ability to get itself to yield and stand to go out there and get it. You can sit back on the combine, keep pushing the hydrostat, and just keep pulling it in. Okay? It is going to dry down right on 112 days, so it plants early. It will stand and wait for you late. And it's one of those things that is just the premier pedigree in the industry, and your customers deserve it. DKC 6297.